Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off this lesson by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. Okay? Give not thy mind unto heaviness, salvation is nigh. We have to remember everything that we're seeing happen in front of us is according to the Lord's will. Okay, the same way that this place, this kingdom, this wicked kingdom will be destroyed. Okay, will come to an end. Okay, the kingdom of heaven will be established. Okay, so we are not to be sorrowful, but rather looking at the end of the tunnel, looking at the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so it says here in Sirach 30 and 21, give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thine own counsel. Okay, as it says in Second Ezra. Okay, we'll come back to this. Second Ezra 14 and I believe 10. 14. We're gonna start at 10. See what happens there. Nope. Second Ezra 14. I'll start at 13. Now therefore set thine house in order. Okay, your mind, your body, okay, and your house itself. Okay, your family, the people around you, set them in order. Okay, turn reprove them, as it says, and reprove thy people. Comfort such as them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Forsake this world. Forsake the ways of this of Satan. Okay, turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai with your whole heart, with your whole mind, with your whole soul. Okay, to serve Him, obey Him. Okay, and to have faith in Yahweh Shai, and to love your neighbor as yourself. Okay, okay. Let go from the mortal thoughts. Okay, that's so again the thoughts that bring stress, trouble in your mind, that bring heaviness upon you. Oh, how am I gonna pay this bill? Or how am I gonna deal with this situation? Or how am I gonna deal with this? Okay. Oh, I got problems with this. I got issues with that. Put your burdens upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, let go from the mortal thoughts. Okay, your thoughts have to be upon the kingdom first. Everything else will be added onto you. Okay, the Lord knows that you need certain things. Okay, and even tells you count it all joy when you're brought low. Okay, because the Lord is dealing with you. You're gonna catch hell following after the truth. Because this world is under the vibration of Satan, under the vibration of darkness. You're gonna catch hell. It's expected. Okay, don't be surprised. Okay, this is a part of the walk. This is the straight gate. Okay, that's why we keep pushing to count the cost. Okay, before you step into this truth, yeah, it's a vow that you make that I'm gonna follow Yahweh even unto death. Okay, so again, that you have to let go from the mortal thoughts, because those are the thoughts that are gonna get in the way of you. That's gonna sow doubt. Okay, oh man, I have a family, or my children, oh my this, my that, oh my car, my blah blah blah. All these things are gonna get in the way of you serving the Lord, man. That's why you can never be too attached to the carnal things. Okay, to the things of this world, man. Okay, because again, even Job said it. You came naked, came you into this world. Naked will you depart, man. Okay, you're not gonna bring anything that's physical to the kingdom of heaven. Everything here is gonna be destroyed, man. Okay, and when you get beamed up, if you're part of that number, okay, you're gonna get a new body. You're gonna get everything new. Everything's gonna be refreshed, man. Everything that you lost, you'll get 100-fold, man. So you're not losing anything. Okay, so all these things are mortal thoughts. Okay, all these things are things of this kingdom. Okay. Our thoughts, we have the mind of Hamashiach. We have the mind of Yahushua. Our thoughts are beyond the things of this world. We're seeking how to please the Father and Yahushua, and how to do His will on this earth, man. Okay? And that's what keeps us going. This is what gives us life. This is what gives us joy. Okay? To be a faithful servant unto the Lord, man. Okay? Again, cast away the burdens of men and put off now the weak nature. All these things holding you back, it's weak. It makes you weak, makes you fleshly. Okay, and you have to detach yourself from these things, man. You have to be in the spirit. Okay, because again, the spiritual man thinks about the spiritual things. The carnal mind is only subject to the carnal things. If you're spiritual, you're gonna seek above, okay, the things that are pleasing unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Verse 15, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. Okay, haste thee. Okay, serve the Lord. Put in your hand to the plow. Okay, being efficient in the servitude of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because this we're coming to the end of this ministry. We're coming to a time where there's going to be a famine of the word. You won't be able. You shouldn't be. There's going to be a time where no man can work. Okay, where Esau is going to come down with great wrath. It's not going to be the time to make videos. It's not going to be the time to go out on the highways and byways to proclaim and push forth the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. There's going to be a time where the prophets will have their mouths closed. So this is the time for you to open and exalt the name of the Lord while we still have the opportunity to do so, man. To show and proclaim our faith unto the world, man. You see? For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen shall happen. So like for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So there's even greater evils, man. What we're seeing now is just the tip of the iceberg, man. Okay, greater evils are coming upon this earth. World War III, famines, seditions, hearsays, okay, the killing of one another, okay, death from that reaches unto the belly of a horse, blood that reaches unto the belly of a horse, man. Okay, mentally you can't even picture it, man. Walking over dead bodies, okay, no one taking the time to bury them because it's chaos all over the cities. Okay, this is the time that we're coming into, man. We have to be ready, okay? And that's why we have to exercise our faith now so that in that time we're ready, okay? This is the training ground, okay? While we have time to do these things, while we have time to congregate with brothers, while we have time to read and edify one another, okay? This is the time to get focused, okay? But again, all this to say that you have to rejoice in these things, man. Rejoice in the fact that you have time to get close to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? Salakia. Okay. Rejoice in the fact that we have the opportunity now to get close unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, to seek Him and to search Him while He may be found. Okay? Because there's going to be a time, as the scripture says, where He won't be found. Okay, so this is the time for you to tap into the spiritual side of things and dig deep, man. Okay, be firmly rooted in the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, because in the latter days, in the near future, this opportunity will be closed. Okay, the doors of repentance will be closed, and then at that point, whoever's in those doors are the ones that are going to be delivered, and we pray that we're a part of that number. Okay. So going back to Sirach 30 and 21, I believe. Was it 21? Yeah, again, Sirach 30 and 21. Give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thine own counsel. Again, the weak thoughts, the carnal thoughts, the thoughts that are most heavy unto you. Okay, you put those things in the hands of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, if the Lord delivers you, Tawada Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. If the Lord makes you lose things, Tawada Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The Lord give it, the Lord take it away. But you, as a soldier of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you have to move on and not look back, because there's nothing good waiting for you behind. Okay, the kingdom is in front of us, not behind us. Okay, and that's where we're heading. That's the important, again, as we did in the lesson yesterday, keeping our eyes single, focus on Yahweh Shai and walking that straight path. Okay, as it was ordained and commended of us of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Verse 22, the gladness of the heart is the life of a man. Okay, the gladness of the heart, the gladness of the mind, and the joyfulness of a man prolongeth his days. Okay, you have to keep yourself positive. Okay, seek to keep yourself positive, man. Okay, seeing the kingdom, envision, imagining how the kingdom is going to be. The Lord has great things waiting for us, man. Okay, you see, you can't always be in that down spirit. It says that the wise is in the house of mourning. Yes, but hey, you stay in that house of mourning, you're gonna die, man. Okay, you're gonna kill yourself, man, being mournful all the time, man. You gotta, Yahweh Shai, at some point he was laughing. Yahweh Shai was making jokes, Yahushua was having a good time. He wasn't always. Yahushua had a perfect balance, man. Okay. Yes, there's a time to be austere, but there's a time to even now we're in the feast of the first fruit. Okay. You should rejoice, man. Rejoice that the fact that we're closer to the each day brings us closer to the end of this wicked kingdom. You should rejoice that the prophecies are coming to pass. It says, "Happy are ye," okay, because many kings wish to see the things that you wish to see. Okay, if King David back then was here right now, he would have been dancing. Okay, he would have been dancing, man. He would have done he would have been going harder. Okay, he would have been break dancing on the dance floor right now, man. Okay, off the yan yan, man. Okay, you see, because we're seeing we're at the end. We're at the final moments of this wicked kingdom, man, and steps closer to the establishment of the kingdom of heaven on earth. You have to put that into perspective. You have to understand that, man. Okay, that's what we're fighting for. That's what we're striving for, man. Okay, love thine own soul and comfort thy heart. You yourself, you have to be your own therapist. Okay, yes, you go to brothers here and there, but sometimes you have to fight yourself. You have to fight those negative thoughts. You have to be able to put yourself in a position where you're positive. Keep your mind distracted. Me myself, I stay distracted. I keep busy. Okay, I don't have time to be mournful. Okay, it's either I'm working, I'm at the gym, I'm making videos, I read. Okay, I'm out there, I go out. Okay, now more than before because a situation happened that hey, I was more in the spirit than in the flesh. But now we get loose a little bit. Now I got that balance. You know, but never going over and far too far beyond into the flesh where I'm going off. You see, limitations. Okay, but you have to be your own therapist sometimes, man. The same way that you're your own physician, you have to be your own therapist, man. Okay, you can't let yourself get mournful. You have to fight that. It's a demon. Sorrow, being depressed is a demon, bro. Okay, that demon of depression, you have to fight it, man. Think about the kingdom. Link up with brothers. Watch videos. Get your mind right, man. It's all in the head, man. You have to fight that demon. Okay? So love thy own soul by not giving yourself over to heaviness and comfort thy heart, your mind, your heart. Okay? Watch a movie. Play some music. Okay? Dance. Hit up a girl. Deal with your women's. Okay? Do what you have to do to get out that rut. You don't want to stay in a depressive state because that's going to affect you. That's going to affect the body. Okay? You have to, that's also a part of the fight. Staying positive. Okay? Because negativity is like it's like corruption. Okay? Negativity is like corruption. Okay? And it affects the mood, it affects the mind, it affects your energy, and people can sense it. Okay? Remove sorrow far from thee, because it's evil. It's a demon. For sorrow had killed many, and there is no profit therein. There's no profit in being in a depressed state. Yes, you're catching hell. Yes, there's a time, there's a balance. Yes, you might need to sit down for a minute and talk to the Lord. Send prayers to the Lord. Lord, Salakia. If I'm going off, if I went off in the past life, Salakia, forgive me. Help me get out of this situation. You send up your prayers, you turn to the Lord, you have faith that the Lord is going to take you out of that situation, and you move on, man. You cannot stay in that depressive state. The kingdom is nigh. Okay? You have to fight. Remove sorrow far from thee, for sorrow had killed many. Sorrow is let's say in a sense, like I said, depression is a demon. Sorrow is of the left hand. Because this news is the good news. It's supposed to bring joy upon you. Okay? This gospel is supposed to give you life. This word is life. Comfort yourselves with these words. It's supposed to build you up. It's supposed to liven you up, man. Put fire inside you, man. Okay? So that you're able to fight the wiles of Satan. So that you're able to go about your day, okay? And keep your head up regardless of the adversity. It's through these words that we're able to fight this fight of faith that we're doing, man. Okay? So again, remove sorrow far from thee, for sorrow had killed many, and there is no profit therein. Okay? Let me see if I can bring precept pertaining to joy, man. It says here, 1 Peter 4:1. For as much then as Hamashiach had suffered for us, Yahushua himself suffered in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. Again, like I mentioned, we have the mind of Hamashiach. So we have to arm ourselves with the same mindset. Yes, we understand. We know that we're going to catch up because the servant is not greater than the master. Yahushua went through it, we will go through it because the world is moving under the vibration of Satan. So the world is going to be against us. Little children know that the world hated me before it hated you. The world hates the fact that we're serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua in righteousness and in spirit. So yes, we're going to be attacked. Yes, we're going to be oppressed. Yes, we're going to be made prey. Okay? It's a part of the deal. That's a part of the package to obtain the kingdom. Okay? You see? For he that had suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh, no longer in the carnal aspect of things, but rather seeking the spiritual, seeking the things that are above, seeking the things where Yahweh Shai sitteth. Okay? Seeking to do the will of the Lord, man. Okay? It says here that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of man, but to the will of the Most High. How can I serve the Lord more expediently, okay, more effectively? How can I make myself a better servant of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and become the closest as I can as the image of Yahweh Shai on this earth? Okay, a living, breathing, walking Bible as Yahweh Shai was. Yahweh Shai is the Word, and we are to be an imitation of the Word. Okay, we ourselves have to be a walking, living Bible, man. Okay, of course we go off because of this flesh, but this is the goal, man. This is our purpose, to be as close unto Yahweh Shai as we possibly can. Okay, as the Lord possibly allows us to be in this wicked kingdom until Yahweh Shai returns. Okay, for the time past of our life may suffice us. It's over. It's enough that we have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we were doing wickedness in the world, man. When we were in darkness, it's enough. Now that we have this truth, we're passed from death unto life. Okay, we no longer serve the flesh, but now we're servants unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua in righteousness. Okay, for when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, reveling, banqueting, and abominable idolatries, wherein they think strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of pride, speaking evil of you. Okay, and it says here, I'll jump to verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, because yes, we're being tried. Don't think it's strange that you're catching hell. It's a part of the walk. It's a part of walking that straight gate. Okay, it's a part of following Yahweh Shai. Okay, Yahweh Shai was acquainted with grief. You being his servant, you're gonna also be acquainted with grief, but you can't let that bring you down. Knowing what's awaiting us, knowing the joy that is set before us, just as Yahweh Shai, Hebrews 12:2, knowing the joy that is set before us, we cleave unto this hope, we cleave unto this faith, and we keep our head up. We keep fighting, we keep moving, man, we keep pushing. Okay? Okay, so again, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice, insomuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad with exceeding joy. Okay, so when Yahushua returns, all our efforts is going to be paid. Once you get beamed up, okay, once you're reunited with Yahushua in the air, okay, that's what we're seeking for. That's that feeling that we're striving for, man. Okay, but again, even then, even now in this world, we're cleaving unto the hope of being found worthy of attaining that glory, that excellency. Okay, because it's only the best of the best that are gonna have the opportunity to partake of the salvation, and that's what we're striving for. All right. So again, give not over your mind to heaviness, because it's gonna kill you. There's no point. There's no profit in it. Rather think about the kingdom. Think about the reward that the Lord has prepared for those that wait for Him, and hold on to that feeling, man. Whenever you're feeling low, think about Yahweh Shai. Think about the promises that He has waiting for those that serve Him, man. Okay, so that and comfort yourself with these words. You have to be your own therapist, man. Okay, and fight that demon of depression, man. Okay, so that being said, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Okay, until next time, shalom, shalom, shalom. Give all praises and honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Shalom, shalom, shalom.